Alright, well, we are not playing Defenders of the Realm. No, we played the Defenders of the Realm. We were playing the new game. There we go. Sentinels of the Multiverse. That's what we're after. That's what we're going to do. It's a late night, already late. I would have been on like 2 hours ago, except for Phoenix Knights decided to have a hockey game go 7 overtimes, or it was in the 7th period, so it was at 4 overtimes. So it took like 2 extra hours, and I was like supporting my buddy and watching his playthrough and checking out what it was doing. So I waited and waited and waited. I didn't have to, but I did because that's what friends do. And so I just waited, and so now his game is over, and the Capitals won, and now we go on to Game 6 tomorrow night on his channel, so check that out. You can also check out Combat Commander on my channel tomorrow night, Sunday. Anyways, tonight it's all about one of the best, Sentinels of the Multiverse. I love this game. I love playing with all the different characters. I just looked. I have 4 of the core games now. I just keep ordering it because I love it so much, and I just keep getting the same characters and cards, and just so I can look at them like I've never seen them before. I don't know why. It's crazy, I know, but what can I say? So, let's get to it. I've been literally shuffling these cards for 2 hours because my fingers have been sitting here just shuffling the cards, watching Phoenix Knight. That's okay. You can run your thing, Phoenix. That's fine. You run your thing. I'll run my thing. You don't have to be at my thing. I don't have to be at your thing. It's not the end of the world. And the people that are going to come watch my Combat Commander aren't going to come watch your hockey game. It's not like we're going to be interfering with one another. We should be fine. It's no problem. All right, let's get to it here. So we've got Omnitron here, shuffled well, but we'll shuffle some more for you guys here. Blah, blah, blah. Omnitron, go, go, go. Omnitron, go, go, go. All right, Omnitron's been shuffled. Set up. At the start of the game, put Omnitron villain character card into play. Self-aware robotics. Factory side up. Gameplay at the start of the villain turn, you flip Omnitron over, so he's always flipping. And then at the end of the villain turn, he does something depending on which side he is. And that's pretty much all he does. So he's got 100 hit points. Boom. We got Legacy, our main man, one of my all-time faves. No group is complete unless you have the Legacy with you. He has the Galvanize until the start of your next turn. Increase damage dealt by hero targets by 1. And 4 cards we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. 32 hit points as well. Next up is the Inhuman Tempest. 26 hit points. He's got Squall. Tempest deals all, and I mean all, non-hero targets 1 projectile damage. Not a bad little ability there, if I do say so myself. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. There you go. Next up is the Destruction Man himself, the Indestructible Bunker. He's got 28 hit points. He's got a special ability called Initialize. His power is simply to draw a card. He's all about getting the cards so he can put his big guns in play. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And last but not least, one of my favorites, if not my favorite, I don't know, it'd be a toss-up between Legacy and Raw is my favorites in the game. The Mighty Raw, God of the Sun, 30 hit points, and he has Pyre. Power. Raw deals 1 target, 2 fire damage. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we are ready to go. Of course, no Sentinel of the Multiverse would be complete without the environment. This time we're in the ruins of Atlantis. I don't know if I've ever actually played with the ruins of Atlantis, so we're going to try it out. Maybe I have, but we'll see once we start. I haven't even looked at the cards because I don't want to spoil them. All right. Shuffled. Everything's ready to go. We got hit point dice. We are ready to go. So, Omnitron. At the start of the villain turn, flip Omnitron. So he flips, we flip, and then we do his turn. His turn is going to be draw a card. It's a device, Electropulse Explosive. 15 hit points. Good golly, Miss Molly, what the hell? Wow. 15 hit points. That's a lot of damage. A lot of hit points, actually. Device. At the start of the villain turn, this card deals each hero target X lightning damage, where X is the current hit points of this card. What? Holy crap. So he would do 15 hit points to everyone. Okay. And then at the end of the villain turn, play the top card of the villain deck. So he gets to play the top card of the villain deck, which is the S-84 Automaton Drone. At the end of the villain turn, this card deals the hero target with the highest hit points X energy damage, where X is the current hit points of this card. And its hit points is equal to 4, because that's how many characters we have. So he's going to do 4 hit points. Let me actually see this. So at the end of the villain turn, we activate the end of the villain turn cards. The end of the villain turn cards is to draw a card. Then this card would activate. So he is going to do 4 points. That is going to go to Legacy. Wow. So it's going to be, 28 hit points are remaining for Legacy. He took a big old pop in the face. All right, I'm going to move these guys down here. We'll move Atlantis down a little bit. And actually, we'll move this up a little bit. There, that should be okay. All right, this thing's got, I cannot believe this card. 15 hit points, and at the start of the villain turn, this card deals each hero target X lightning damage, where X is the current hit points of this card. So if you don't do anything about that, he's going to do 15 hit points to everyone? Wow, that is a problem. And then this guy's going to keep hitting us. And then next turn, he's going to flip over to his other side. And what we're going to do is, at the end of the villain turn, shuffle the villain trash and reveal cards from the top of it until one drone or component is revealed. Put it into play, put the other cards back in the trash. Oh my god. What a pain in the ass this guy is. Okay, well, let's hope we got some good cards, because otherwise this game is going to last forever. Legacy can prevent him from playing any more cards, which would be nice. So he's got 20 hit points, 28 hit points. So he's now, okay. Just trying to see, you can be immune to damage from environment cards. That might be come into play. I don't know what this deck is. Legacy can deal himself 3 damage, and then all other hero targets are immune to damage. And then the start of his turn, this card goes away. So for 1 round, everyone's immune to damage, except for Legacy. Let's see if he flips over here. He can't play cards. Put into play. Okay, so how was that? I'm just trying to see how this interacts with this card. Where says it? Villain cards cannot be played. At the end of your turn, the villain target with the highest hit points deals Legacy 2 energy damage. At the start of your turn, it destroys this card. So basically, one turn, he can't play cards. But that would be better when he flips back over to the other side. Doug, yeah, that was a tough start. All right. I'm just going to make Legacy immune to environment damage. Let's see what happens. I don't want to use his good cards right now. He will use his Galvanize and let everyone do an extra point of damage. And then I will draw a card and I'll be done. I don't want to spend all day on one character. Tempest, what do you got? He's going to play this one to reduce damage to him by 1, which is nice. Then he's going to activate his Squall, which is going to deal 1 target 2 damage because of the bonus from Legacy. And we're going to do it on this, so it's down to 13 damage, or 13 in life. And then he's going to draw a card. Bunker. So, wow, this thing is just gonna murder us. I just can't believe what a tough card that is. That is incredibly bad. I've never seen a card that's dangerous. So he's going to put out the grenade launcher. And his power is going to be Bunker deals 1 target, 2 projectile damage, plus 1 from Legacy. So that's 3 damage. So he's down to 10 hit points. Then Bunker may deal a second target, 2 plus 1, 3 projectile damage. So this guy is going to be down to 1 hit point. And then Bunker may deal a third target, 1 projectile damage. We might as well do a 3 plus 1, 4 projectile damage. So he's down to 96 points, boys. He's down to 96. We almost got him on the run. Holy crap. And, right, so that's it for him. Raw, you better do 100 points of damage or we're all going to die. Alright, he is going to do quite a bit of damage here. Solar Flare, increased fire damage dealt by Raw by 2. At the end of your turn, Raw may deal himself 4 psychic damage. If he takes no damage this way, the card is destroyed. At the end of your turn, Raw may deal himself 4 psychic damage. If he takes no damage this way, this card is destroyed. What? At the end of your turn, Raw may deal himself 4 psychic damage. If he takes no damage this way, this card is destroyed. We're going to play this card and increase all fire damage by 1. Change the damage type of damage dealt by hero targets to fire. So we're all going to be doing fire, not that it matters. And he's going to do 1 target, 2 fire, plus 1, 3, plus 1, 4. So this guy is down to 6 hit points still. He's still going to murder us. He's still going to do 6 hit points of damage to everyone. This is crazy. Holy crap. And then this guy's going to just keep coming back, turning it time after time after time. I don't think we can beat this guy. I think we just run. We just pack it up and run home. All right, let's see if Atlantis might help us here. No, of course not. We got the Kraken right off the bat. 15 hit point appendage at the end of the environment turn, which it is now the end of the environment turn. This card deals the non-environment target with the lowest hit points, 5 melee damage. Actually, that's this guy. He is the target with the non-environment target. He's the lowest one with hit points. He's 1, so he's going to kill. This thing actually worked out well for us. It killed that thing, so we might as well keep him in play. Well, at least for now, 15 hit points. Maybe. Here's 15. I do like this little die. I got this as in one of my Dice Nuts games. And I really like that combo, that light blue and the black. That's pretty cool. All right, back to the environment. The environment flips. Flippy. Flippy. So he doesn't have anything going, so he draws a card. He plays a card. It is going to be Technological Singularities. It's a one-shot. Destroy all equipment cards. That's going to be this one. And that, it looks like it's it. Destroy all equipment cards. Omnitron deals each hero character. Omnitron deals each hero character card 2 lightning damage for each equipment card belonging to that hero destroyed this way. So he's going to do 2 to him. So he's going to be down to 26. Okay. So he destroys the environment cards and then he does damage. That's not good. Okay. Then, at the end of the villain trash, shuffle the villain trash and reveal cards from it until a drone or component is revealed. And we don't have a... Oh, we do have a drone, so it's going to come back into play. Oh my god, he's going to keep doing damage to us. So again, he's going to do 4 damage to hero target with the highest hit points. Oh my god, this thing is going to be a real pain in the ass. This card deals the hero target with the highest hit points 4 damage. Because it just comes into play and then it activates at the end of the villain turn. That is just not right. At the end of the villain turn, shuffle the villain trash and reveal cards from the top until one drone or component is revealed. Put into play. Put the other reveal cards back in the trash. So you would activate this ability, put him into play, and then you would go through all his cards. So yeah, it would activate. So that's just brutal. Okay. Back to our turn, I guess. So, villain cards cannot be played. Screw you, Omnitron. You're not playing anything. Then I'm going to activate my Galvanize. Everyone's going to do an extra point of damage. Then I will draw and be done. Tempest. Oh, you know, he hasn't taken any damage. Yeah, so what else can you do, Tempest? Alright, Tempest, go. Tempest, go. So he's going to do Chain Lightning. Tempest deals one target 4 plus 1, 5 damage. That's going to take this down to 1 hit points. Then Tempest may deal a second target 3 plus 1, 4. That's this. That's going to kill this thing. And then Tempest may deal a third target 2 plus 1, 3 damage. So, down to 93 hit points. Nicely done. Yes, by all means, clump together. Chain Lightning. Tempest, Stranger in a Strange World number 6. Okay, very nice. And then for his power, Tempest is going to deal one... Oh, I'm sorry, all non-heroes 2 damage. So that's going to be enough to knock this thing out. And this thing's going to go down to 13 hit points. And we don't get a choice. He just does it to everyone. And then he draws a card at the end of his turn. And his turn is over. Bunker, who got his grenade launcher ripped from him, which wasn't very nice. We're going to put a one-shot out there. Abusive foam grenade. Adhesive foam grenade. Environment cards cannot be played until the start of your next turn. So I'm just going to put that out there as a reminder. He is then going to activate his special ability to draw a card. Then he's going to draw a card from his deck for the end of his turn. Raw. Oh, I see. Because he changes damage to fire, and then this card says at the end of your turn, Ra may deal himself 4 psychic damage. He changes the psychic damage into fire damage, which means he doesn't take any damage because he's immune to fire damage, so then this card would get destroyed. I think is how that card should play out. But right now, he does not have a single card that is going to help him at all. Which is kind of a bummer. So we're going to put out Ra's immune to fire damage. And then he's going to activate his power. 1 target, 3 damage. That's going to be our buddy over there, Omnitron. He is going to take 3 damage. Cha-ching. And I'm going to draw a card. If I can get a better damage, that'd be great. Environment. We can't draw any environment cards because of the adhesive foam grenade that was thrown by Bunker. Well done. But this thing says, oh, you know what? Shoot, I should have thought about that. All the little guys have been killed, so that means he's going to do damage to us now. Non-environment target with the lowest hit points, 5 damage. That is going to be one of these two. We're going to choose him because reduced damage dealt to him by 1. So 5 minus 1, 4 damage. Ow, I should have thought about that. So the Kraken taketh and the Kraken taketh and the Kraken taketh away. So what I meant to say. All right, Omnitron flips and flips. Then he plays his card at the start of his turn. It's a repair drone. At the end of the villain turn, Omnitron regains X hit points. The number of drones in play plus 1. And oh wait, hang on a second. No, villain cards cannot be played. Ha ha! Joke's on you, jerkface. So he can't play his card because of this. And then at the end of his turn, play the top card of your villain deck. I'm sorry, you still can't play cards. So Omnitron gets to sit there and twiddle his thumbs. I don't get to do anything. Don't forget the extra damage from Legacy. You got it, man. Yeah, good reminder. So now, at the start of your turn, destroy this card. So it only lasts 1 round, but 1 round is cool. 1 round is good, and we need the break sometimes. So he's going to play this, bolster allies. Each player draws a card. So that's going to be everyone's going to draw a card. Tempest gets a card. Bunker gets a card. Raw gets a card. We all need cards because we don't have very good hands to start. So that's his one shot. He's going to do his Galvanize, give everyone an extra point of damage. And then he's going to draw a card at the start of his turn. Alright, then Tempest. He is actually going to play this card here. Localized Hurricane. It's an ongoing card. It increases damage dealt to Tempest by 1. So he's got a +1 and a -1, so it's back to normal. But now he's got a power. Tempest deals up to 2 targets, 3 projectile damage each, and you may draw 2 cards. So he's going to activate that power. And so he's going to get to draw 2 cards. 1, 2. And then he's going to do 2 targets, 3 + 1, 4 damage. So it's going to take 4. And he's going to be down to 9 hit points. And he's going to take 4, which is going to put him at 86. 86 damage left. Okay. And then that is the end of a round. He's going to draw his card. So he's going to have more cards to deal with things. And so good for him. Bunker, what do we got going on with you? Ooh, he's got this grenade launcher now, so he's gonna put out the Gatling gun. Actually, if we could draw some cards. No, actually what we're going to do is we're going to put out the heavy plating first. Reduce damage dealt to Bunker by 1, which is nice. Then he's going to initialize to draw a card. And then at the end of his turn, he's going to draw another card. And now we've got a nice group of cards in our hands, so that's going to help. And last but not least, Mr. Raw. Raw is going to do 1-shot Inferno. He's going to deal 1 target, 3 + 1, 4 damage. He's down to 82. And Raw deals 5 other targets, 2 damage. So he's down to 7. What I'm trying to do is whittle this down. So if we want to get rid of it, we can just get rid of it. So that's his there. His power is, it should have increased by 1, so he's actually down to 81 damage, or 81 hit points left, because he gets a +1 to his fire damage. So he does 3, 4, 5 fire damage. So, and then he can do up to, so he's actually going to take an extra fire damage too, so he's down to 6 hit points left. 6, wherever the 6 is. There it is. Okay, and then his main power is he can deal one target 2, 3, 4 damage, and I think 4 damage is going to knock him down to 77. 77 sounds like such a big number. I cannot believe it. It's incredibly bad. Okay. Then he's going to draw his... I cannot believe that thing is 100 points. Okay. Environment turn. Let's see what the Kraken's going to... Oh, the Kraken's going to deal damage to us again. Ugh. Alright. Mystical defenses. 15 hit points. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals each non-environment target 2 energy damage. Oh my god. So now it's the end of the turn. It's going to do 5 damage to the lowest hit points, which is going to be you. You got +1, -1. He's got no other defenses. So he's going to take 4 damage. He's down to 18, just like that. Oh my gosh. We're going to die. We're going to die. And then at the end of the environment turn, this card deals each non-environment target 2 energy damage. So 2 for you. And 2 to you. 2 to you. 2 to you. And finally Raw taking some damage. So he's down to, what is this, 20 something, 28. Oh my gosh. This is 15 hit points too. We are in big trouble. Oh my god. Alright, Omnitron flips at the start of his turn. And this side is, yeah, this is where he gets to get a drone and component. So he's going to play a card first action. It's a repair drone. At the end of the turn, Omnitron's going to regain hit points. Okay. And then, end of turn. At the end of the villain turn, shuffle the villain trash and reveal cards from the top until a drone or component is revealed. Oh boy, this is going to be rough. So we got one shot drone. Oh, it's the only ones we would have had anyways. So this one goes off. He's going to regain... There are 2 drones, so he's going to regain 2 hit points. He's back up to 77. Then, at the end of the villain turn, discards the hero with the highest hit points. 4 damage again. Highest hit points is Raw right now, so 4 is going to take him down to 24. He doesn't have any kind of resistances, so... Oh, this should have been... Did he take damage? Yes, he took 2 from this. So he should have only taken 1 because he's got resistances. So he should be at 25. And also, he's immune to damage from environment cards. So this guy shouldn't have done anything to him. So he's back up to 28. Nobody mentioned that in the chat. For shame, for shame. Are you guys not paying attention? I always have trouble against Omnitron. Yeah, I hear you, brother. I hear you. He's not, yeah, jeez. Okay, so that's done with this. It's done with this. 77 hit points. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Seems like it's going to be forever before we kill this guy. Ooh. Surge of Strength. Yeah, we'll put this out. Increase damage by legacy by 1. Unfortunately, he doesn't have any power that allows him to do damage. So... He will activate his Galvanize, give everyone a +1. He will draw a card at the end of his turn, and he will be done. Tempest. Slide this over. Okay, Tempest. Wow. We can't have this thing out because this thing will just murder us. But I hate to waste 15 hit points hitting this guy when we have to kill this and this guy. Oh my god, give me a break. So I'm just going to immediately just play Flash Flood. It's a one-shot, destroy up to 2 environment targets. Wow, that is a lot of damage he just did. He just wiped out 2 environment cards in one shot. Thank you, Mr. Tempest. You've earned a keep. Woo! That was nice. Okay, now he's going to deal, let's see, power. Tempest deals up to 2 targets, 3 projectile damage each. So, and you get to draw 2 cards. 1, 2. And it's 3 + 1, 4. So 4 damage. Let's take care of this stupid drone. And then we'll draw 1 at the end of our turn. He's got a boatload of cards now, so that's nice. Bunker. Oh, Bunker. Alright, so he's going to play the Gatling gun. At the start of his turn, Bunker's going to deal 1 target, 2 projectile damage, and then at the end of your turn, discard a card to destroy this card. He's going to get to now play a power, which is draw a card, and then at the end of his turn, he's going to draw a card, and then he's got to discard a card. So he will discard. He's got 2 of these, so I'll discard that card. And he'll be done. Raw. What are you going to do? Raw is going to deal 1 target, 3 + 1 + 1, 5 damage. That's going to destroy this thing. Alright, and then Raw is going to deal 1 target, 2, 3, 4 damage. That's you. So 77 minus 4 is 73. And then he's going to draw a card at the end of his turn. We're going to get an environment card, Toxic Seaweed. Whenever a hero uses a power, deal that hero H -1 toxic power damage. At the end of the environment turn, 1 player may discard their hand to destroy this card. So somebody's got to basically just get rid of all the cards in their hand. That, I think, is going to be Raw because he's got the least amount of cards, so he will do that. And we'll get rid of this. Lovely. This guy flips over. He plays a card, which is the S-83 Assault Drone. He's going to deal the hero target with the highest hit points. X damage, where X is the number of drones in play, so that's that. And then at the end of the villain turn, play the top card of the villain deck. That's this one. It's an ongoing component. Every time a player draws a hero card, Omnitron deals that hero 1 energy damage. Destroy this card when Omnitron is dealt 7 or more damage in 1 round. Well, that'll be destroyed this round for sure. And then this card gets to go off, and that is deals the hero target with the highest hit points. That is going to be legacy. And there is one drone, so it's going to be 1 damage. And he doesn't have any resistances, so he'll take the 1 damage and go down to 27. Okay, well, this thing's got 4 hit points. We can take that out. And I'm sure we're going to do 7 hit points of damage to that guy. No problem there. Now, oh, Legacy, motivational charge. Legacy is going to deal 1. Oh no, this is a power, right? I guess he's immune to damage from environment cards. But if I use this power, then I don't give everyone the bonus. But everyone would gain hit points, and Legacy would be able to do some damage. So I am going to put this into play, and I'm going to activate it. So I'm not going to do my Galvanized. Then I'm going to draw my card at the end of my turn. But I'm going to activate this one. Legacy deals 1 target 2 damage plus 1, so that's 3 damage. We're going to put it on Omnitron. So he only needs 4 more damage on him, and that's power will go away. Alright, and then, so that's his power. Then I drew my card at the end of the turn, so Legacy's done. Alright. Tempest. So again, we don't get a bonus anymore. So Tempest is going to do this. Tempest deals each non-hero target 2 damage. So this guy's going to take 2 damage. He's going to take 2 damage, so he's down to 68. And he only needs 2 more damage, and this power goes away. And then at the end, his power, he is going to... Tempest is going to deal 1 projectile damage to everyone. So this is going to go down to 1. He's going to get down to 67. And that means 1 more hit point, and this power goes away. And then he draws a card at the end of his turn. Bunker now. Bunker at the start of his turn. Bunker deals 1 target 2 damage. So it's going to be... It's going to be... Yeah, we'll do it to this guy just to get rid of it. That's fine. Get him out of here. So that was at the start of his turn. Okay. That's just a freebie at the start of his turn. Now... I'm going to put out the grenade launcher for my card play. Okay. And then for my power, I'm going to activate this power. Bunker deals 1 target 2 projectile damage. So it's going to be 2 on him. He's going to go down to 65. And this goes away because we did more than 7 points of damage to him. And then he draws a card at the end of his turn, and he is done. Raw doesn't have any cards, so he can't play any cards. So all he can do is one target, 2, 3 damage. Boom. And then he can draw a card at the end of his turn. Okay. Ooh, summon the staff. He can put his staff. He can start to get his staff. Alright, let's hope the environment doesn't screw us again. The Kraken again. At the end of his turn, he's going to deal the lowest hit points. That's you, Tempest. 5 damage, so he's down to 11 hit points. Oh, poor Tempest is going to get killed. Well, it makes sense. Like, he's doing water stuff, and the Kraken is trying to kill the guy that's doing the water stuff. Makes sense. That's terrible, 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 terrible card. So Omnitron flips. He plays a card, which is the drones. And then on this side, he shuffles the villain trash and reveals cards until a drone or component is played. Make sure I put all those back in the right way. Okay. Let's try that again, since I'm throwing cards everywhere. And we have a component. Okay. Well, that's actually not bad because, okay, so this guy here is going to deal 4 points to the highest. That's Legacy. 4 is going to knock him down to 23 hit points remaining. And that's okay. So 7 hit points. 7 hit points. And then that card goes away. Oh, I forgot the top part. Every time a player draws a hero card, Omnitron deals that hero 1 energy damage. So he drew a card. He should have taken a damage. So he's down there. He would have taken a damage. Oh my gosh, he's in trouble. He needs some healing, and I mean fast. He drew a card. And then I think he killed him before he drew his card. So I think he shouldn't have taken the damage. But we need to get poor Tempest some healing. Okay, so that's that. He's still at 62. He's not even halfway down yet. Not the cards I was hoping for. I'm gonna have to play this card before I can play this card. Makes sense. So I'm gonna have to put this card into play. So put that out there. So it's another ongoing limited card. Whenever a hero target would be dealt damage by a villain target, you can redirect it damage to Legacy. So that can be important when I play this card where Legacy is immune to a damage choice of my choice. So if I make energy resistant to energy, then these guys try to damage anybody, I can redirect it to Legacy, and then Legacy is immune to that damage. So it might be able to be a way to prevent some damage. But I'm going to activate my Galvanized Power. Everyone's going to get a bonus again, and then I'm going to draw a card and be done. Oh, you is already healing, Annie. Oh, yes. Oh. Oh. He's got a... Ooh, that would be nice. 5 points of damage. Oof. This thing is the worst environment we could have chose for this because it is just taking up all the damage to take care of these things. Actually, he's going to hit him now, though, so we should not kill him. We should let the Kraken kill him and not hit him. We should hit him. That makes complete sense, doesn't it? Yes, it does. But I'm going to play this. Oh, it's an ongoing power. All right, he's going to play that. And then he's going to activate it. Each hero regains 2 hit points. So he's up to 24. He's up to 12. He's up to 26. He's up to 26. And then draw a card. Bunker. At the start of your turn, Bunker deals 1 target 2 plus 1, 3 damage. That's going to be on you, Jerkface. So down to 59. 59 hit points. All right, then his card play. Oh, he should have reduced the damage again by 1. I keep forgetting that. Shoot, I can't remember. So Bunker's going to deal himself 2 fire damage. Reduces it by 1, so he's going to deal himself 1 fire damage. So he's going to go down to 25. Why would he deal himself that fire damage? That's because... Oh, that's not what I thought it was. Hang on a second. Did I read a different card? Hang on. Do I want to do that one? Yeah, well, that's fine. And then deals each... No, I don't want to do this because I will take this thing out and then this guy will hit us. So no, I don't want to do this. So no, I'm not going to do that. So give me my hit point back. Back to 26. That would be kind of dumb, wouldn't it? I need to get out 2 cards that have powers. Where is... Okay, I'm going to put this card out. Again, I need a little bit more room here. There we go. I'll put the environment card down there, I guess. That's fine. Rebunker gains 2 hit points. That's a power that I can have out there. Okay? Now... Bunker deals 1 target 2 plus 1, 3 damage. So we're going to deal the 3 damage to it. So it's going to go down to 12. No, we're going to... No. We're going to leave him at... I'm going to do the damage to him. So that's 3 damage. That's down to 26 or 56. May deal a second target 2 plus 1, 3 damage. Now he's down to 12. and may deal a third target 1+1, 2 damage. How many points of damage did we do to him? 3. So he only needs 4 more hit points. And that's good. Power goes away. So that was his power. Then he draws a card. And then his turn is done. Raw. We're going to do the Summon Staff. Search your deck for the Staff of Ra. Staff of Ra. Put it into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. I am shuffling my deck. Then I may draw a card. And then I may draw a card. That was my thing. Then I'm going to deal 1 target, 3, 2, 3, 4 damage, which is going to be him. He's going to be down to 52. That's going to be enough damage to get rid of him. All right. He should have taken a damage, but he should have blocked it. Did he draw a card? I'm sorry, every time a hero draws, each time a player draws a hero card, he takes 1 damage. So would he have taken a damage? Probably. So he will be down 1 point. And he probably drew a card, so he should be down 1. I keep forgetting that power's out there. Okay, so that was his power. Then he's going to draw and be done. Environment. Please, Lord, don't be mean to us. The Bureaus of Hercules. Players may play an additional card, use an additional power, and draw an additional card on their turns. At the start of every turn, play the top card of the villain deck. At the start of their turn, a player may skip the rest of their turn to destroy this card. Oh my god. So players may play an additional card, use an additional power, and draw an additional card on their turn. But at the start of every turn, we have to play the top card of the villain deck. A player may skip their whole turn to destroy this card. Now, the Kraken is going to kill this thing. Boom. Goodbye. And that is it. So we flip this guy over. Flippy, flippy. He's at 52 hit points. Which side is he on now? He's on at the end of the environment turn, play the top card. Okay, so he plays a card for his turn, which is a one-shot. Destroy all environment cards. And then it says, play as many villain cards as environments cards that were destroyed by this card. So we're going to play 2 cards. That's the first one. It's an ongoing component. At the start of the villain turn, Omnitron is going to deal the 2 hero targets with the highest hit points 3 damage each, and then destroy this card where Omnitron is dealt 7 or more damage in 1 round. And the second card we're going to play is the same thing we've seen all along. 7 hit points for this one. So that was his one shot. Destroying the environment card. Play as many villain cards as environment cards that were destroyed. That's actually quite helpful, to be honest. This environment is got to be one of the worst I've ever experienced in my entire history of this game. And then because he's Omnitron and wants to be a pain in the ass, at the end of the villain turn, play the top card of the villain deck. which is Adaptive Plated Submarine. After Omnitron is dealt damage, Omnitron becomes immune to that type of damage. Whenever Omnitron is dealt a different type of damage, Omnitron's damage immunity changes to that type. That is going to be a problem. Because Raw changed the damage type of damage dealt by hero targets to fire. So we're all doing fire damage, whether they want to or not. I can destroy this card when it's his turn. But in the meantime, that is going to be a serious, serious problem. Okay. So we're going to try our little trick and see if that matters. We're gonna try this takedown again. Villain cards cannot be played. At the end of your turn, the villain target with the highest hit points deals legacy 2 energy damage. So he's gonna take 2 damage, but basically he's not gonna be able to play cards. So I'll take the 2 damage. So down to 21. And then he's going to activate his Galvanize and draw a card, and he'll be done. Tempest. We still haven't done any damage to him, and we need to do 7 points of damage in one shot. I don't know if we can. That's the problem. Damn. Oh, and he takes a damage when he drew that card because of this stupid thing in play. We need to do... Because once I hit him with fire, then he'll be immune to fire, which means... Because it says change the damage type of damage dealt by hero targets to fire. And since he goes last, everyone's going to be doing fire. But he's got this adaptive plating. So when they deal damage to him, then he becomes immune to that damage type. Which normally doesn't matter. Because like he does one kind, he does something else, he does something else, he does fire. He does projectile damage. He does cold damage. So I need to do 7 points of damage in one shot. I can do 5 plus 1 is 6 damage to him. Well, we gotta try. Because that's probably going to be about the most damage we can do. So he's going to do the lightning slash. 5 lightning, changes the damage to 5, plus 1 for legacy is 6 damage. If we could find 1 more point of damage somehow, that would be great. But 6 damage is still good to knock him down to 40... 46. He's down below half, boys. Halfway home. I am then going to activate... I'm going to activate this power. Everyone's going to get back 2 hit points. So he's back up to 13. You're back up to 28. You're back up to 28. Where do you guys got 28 points? 22 for you. All heroes regain 2 hit points. I'm going to draw a card and be done. Bunker, at the start of his turn, he would deal a target 1 or 2 plus 1, 3 damage. But again, it's fire damage, so he's now immune to it. I want to put this card into play. My power is I'm going to regain 2 hit points. So 28 back up to 30. No, wait, I'm at maximum. What? How can I be at maximum hit points? I was at 28. Are you kidding me? So I don't need to regain hit points. I can't do any damage. I will draw a card for my power then. Woohoo! And then at the end of my turn, I'll draw another card. Raw, you got to get rid of this power. So... I got a one-shot. Oh, this might work out actually perfectly. A one-shot. Raw deals 1 target, 1 fire damage. Well, that'll be him. He's immune to it. You may use an additional power this turn. So his first power is destroy this card. Oh, this is not going to work. Damn. Because he still does fire damage. Ah, we're still screwed. But he is going to destroy that card. And I get to use an extra power, which will be this one. Which will do 5 more fire damage to him, which he's immune. And now we're screwed. Now we're really screwed. And I'll draw. Ah, that was a bummer. Atlantis, you suck. Phosphorescent chamber. Increase all damage dealt by 1. Increase all hit point recovery by 1. At the end of the environment turn, each player must discard a card. At the start of the environment turn, each player may discard a card to destroy this card. Oh my god. This environment is just not... we will get rid of this one. You will... discard this one. Tempest will discard this one. And Legacy will discard this one. A lot of repeats, so that's okay. Hasn't been the worst thing in the world. We've seen worse, haven't we? Okay. Start of his turn. We flip over. Flippy. Flippy. Okay, then he... Oh, wait. That's right. Villain cards can't be played, so he doesn't play a card at the start of his turn. He doesn't shuffle through his deck and play those cards either. That's all good. So all we get is end of round stuff. At the start of the villain turn, Omnitron deals 2 hero targets with the highest hit points H -1 projectile damage. So that'd be 4 -1, 3 damage. The highest 2, which is going to be you. 3 is 25. U is 25. And then he's back up to 7 hit points. He should have taken a point of damage when he drew a card. He would have taken damage, but he's immune. And I did do damage to those guys. Okay, now we can get our damage to go, and we can do more than hopefully 7 points of damage in a round. He doesn't get to draw his card because of Legacy, who might have saved our bacon there, to be honest. Okay, let's see. He's going to play the Bolster Allies. Each player draws a card. So you draw a card. You draw a card. You draw a card. You draw a card. He's going to activate his Galvanize, give everyone the bonus again, and then draw a card at the end of his turn. Okay. Tempest now. Alright, Tempest deals 1 target, 4 +1, 5 damage. So he's down to 41. He only needs to do 2 more points of damage to remove that. 2 more points to remove this one. And you may destroy up to 2 ongoing cards. Well, this is an ongoing card we don't like. Let's get rid of that. This is not an ongoing card, so we can't get rid of that. And I think that's all we can get rid of. For his turn, each heroes are gonna regain 2 again. So 20 back up to 26, you're back up to 27, he's back up to 15, you're back up to 24. He is saving our bacon there, and he's gonna draw a card at the end of his turn. At the start of his turn, he's going to deal 3 damage to you, so you're down to 38. We're getting somewhere in this guy now. He's down in the 30s. That's amazing. And then that means these 2 are going to go away because we've done 7 points of damage at least. That was at the beginning of his turn. So his card play is going to be... So, you cannot play or draw cards. You may use an additional power during your power phase. Increase damage dealt by Bunker by 1. At the start of your turn, you may destroy this card. So basically, he can't draw or play cards, but he can use 2 powers. Oh, you know what we also forgot? Everyone is dealing 1 more damage and healing an extra point of damage. Right, so he should have taken an extra point of damage. And we should have all healed an extra point. So you're up to 15. You're all the way back up to 16 already. You're up to 28. Back up to max. Oh my god. And 27. That's amazing. Increase the damage dealt by 1. Increase all hit point recovery by 1. At the end of the environment turn, each player may discard a card. At the start of the environment turn, each player may discard a card to destroy this card. Right. So we haven't got there yet. So we get to do extra damage to this guy. So that's good. So you should probably do damage then, is what I'm thinking. So, yeah, he is going to activate turret mode. When this card enters play, destroy all other mode cards. I don't have any other mode cards, okay? You cannot play or draw cards. You may use an additional power during your power phase. Increase damage dealt by Bunker by 1. And then at the start of his turn, he can... So, his 2 powers he's going to activate is... Bunker deals 1 target 3, plus 1, plus 1. That's 5 damage. Plus 1 for this. That's 6 damage. He's down to 31 hit points. And his second power is Bunker's going to deal 1 target 2, plus 1, 3, plus 1, 4, plus 1, 5 damage. He's down to 26 hit points. 26 hit points. Lovely. And then he doesn't get to draw cards at the end of his turn. That's hunky-dory fine with me. I got plenty of cards I don't need. And he's going to be doing a boatload of damage. Raw. Raw is going to deal 1 target 5 damage. Plus 1, 6. Plus 1, 7 damage. He's down in the 19 already. Holy cow, look at us do some damage. He's down to 19 hit points. That was just his card play. Now his power, 2, 3, 4 more damage. He's down to 15 hit points. We might beat this bastard pretty soon. Then we draw a card. I should have played my Staffer Raw. Forgot all about that. So, that's our turn. Let's see now. At the start of the environment turn, each player may discard a card to destroy this card. Do we want to destroy it? It's going to cost us each a card, but it's also giving us extra damage and extra hit point recovery. And then at the end of the environment turn, each player is going to have to discard a card. So it will... We got plenty of cards. I think we can do more than 15 points of damage without this card, to be honest. So let's just get rid of it, just because. Why not? This is the card he should have had a long time ago. This is the other card he should have had a long time ago. So he's going to discard that one. We're going to discard this card. Tempest, what are you going to discard? He will discard that one. Bunker will discard probably a mode card, since he's already got a mode going on. This one will be this card, since he already has that in play. Okay. Environment. Unless this environment card is really, really bad, I think we're going to be okay. He's going to deal each non-environment target 2 energy damage. Okay, well, alright, so he's going to do 2 damage to him. That's good. He's going to do no damage to Legacy. He's going to deal 1 damage to him because of his damage reduction, so he's at 15. He's going to deal 1 damage to him because he's got damage reduction. He's at 27. 1 damage to him, he's at 26. So that could have been worse. That could have been way worse. I'm happy with that. This has been a very bad environment, but yeah. He's down to 13 hit points. I'm feeling much better about things. Alright, he flipped over. He plays a card. He can play a card now. He's got his little drones. And then what's his other thing? Play the top card of the villain deck. He gets to play another one. And ooh, Disintegration Ray. At the start of the villain turn. Oop, too late for that. Can't play that. Alright, so he's got these 2. At the end of the villain turn, Omnitron regains X hit points for X is the number of drones in play. That's 1. So congratulations, get 1 hit points. It's not going to save your life. You're down to 14, buddy. And we can destroy this card when we do 7 points of damage to him, which we will probably do here quickly. Okay, now... Alright, Inspiring Presence. When this card enters play, each hero regains 1 hit point. So, back up to 25, up to 26. He is back up to 16. He is at 28, back up to maximum. Unbelievable. He is at 27. Unbelievable. As much damage as we've taken, I cannot believe these guys are that high. Then... increased damage dealt by hero targets by 1. This is an ongoing automatic boom. So everyone regains hit points, and now everyone automatically does 1 extra point of damage. And now I'm going to use my Galvanize, which is going to give everyone a +1. So now everybody's going to be doing 2 extra points of damage. Alright. And then you're going to draw a card and be like, wow, I'm the best hero there is. Tempest. Let's just do some damage because... you get a +2 if you can do damage. Unfortunately, I don't have any... whenever hero target would be dealt for, no. Increased damage dealt by Tempest, nope. Nope, I don't like that one. Nope, 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 he doesn't. Select 1 non-destructible villain card in play, other than a character card, and put it on top of the villain deck. Select 1 non-indestructible card. Let's go ahead and place this on top of the deck. There you go. And put it on top of the villain deck. Tempest deals the villain target with the highest hit points 2 +2 4 damage. He is down to 10 hit points. And then his power is Tempest deals up to 2 targets 3 +2 5 damage. He is literally down, oh my god, to 0 5. He's down to 5 hit points. Then he will draw a card. Wait. Tempest deals up to 2 targets, 5 damage each, and he can draw 2 cards. So we'll draw the 2 cards, and then 1 for the end of his turn. And is he going to do the extra damage to the mystical defenses? No, because we're going to have this guy dead, so it doesn't matter. Bunker, at the start of his turn, Bunker deals 1 target, 2 +2 4 damage. He's down to 1 hit point. Then Bunker is going to deal 1 target 3 plus 2, 5 damage. He's dead. Then he is going to do 1 target 2 plus 2, 4 more damage. He's more dead. Then Raw will bring in the staff, regain 3 hit points, increase damage done by Raw by 1, and then he's going to activate his power. He's going to deal 1 target, 3 plus 2, 5 more damage. He's super, super dead, and we win. Holy cow, what do you think of that? That's could have gone really sideways really quickly. We had several moments that we were teetering on destruction, and Legacy saved us twice. Tempest actually saved us once, and Raw actually saved us once. So I think it was a good combo. Bunker's set up now. Bunker's really going to do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He would be doing 8, 9, 10 damage every round and not drawing cards or playing powers. He would, now that his powers are out there, he would just do the 10 damage every time. Has his damage reduction out there, and he has his healing if he needed to heal. So he could literally just sit there for the rest of the game and just... So that was really good. That was really, really, really good. I think the one question I've always had about this is... change the damage type of damage dealt by hero targets to fire. Which I can understand, because then if you change everyone to fire again, but then you can also have a power where hero characters are immune to fire damage until the start of your next turn. So you could get this thing where everyone's doing fire damage, and then you have a power to make everyone immune to it. So characters can hurt themselves, and I think there's some way to use that to your advantage, but I just haven't been able to find the right combos with this character to do that. I don't know why. It's probably something staring me in the face, but I just can't figure it out. I'm not 100% sure. It's always the one thing that's confused me about this character. And even though I love him, he's super good. When he gets his staff of Raw out, he can start doing some serious damage, some super fire damage. But Legacy, come on. Legacy, his ability to keep Omnitron from playing cards those 2 rounds basically allowed us to recuperate when we were teetering on the edge about whether or not we were actually going to make it or not. So that ability to just take a couple rounds and recuperate in this game was super huge. I will probably never ever play this again. This is incredibly bad. Every one of these is 15 damage. 15 damage. You have 2 of these powers, which that didn't end up hurting us too bad. The hallway collapse. When this card enters play, deal each target 3 damage. At the end of the environment turn, destroy this card. So it's a one time. Everyone takes a bunch of damage. Whenever a hero uses a power, it's going to take damage. Fortunately, this card got wiped out by Omnitron for some reason, which was really nice of him. Players cannot play hero cards. Increase all lightning damage by 2 with the start of the environment turn. Destroy this card. Another 15 points. I mean, it's just... He's literally got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characters in here with 15 hit points each. That is a lot of damage you got to do. Otherwise, the Kraken's going to do 5 damage every stinking turn. And if the boss doesn't have minions out, he's gonna decimate your guys. This here is 2 damage to everyone, which okay hits the boss for 2 damage, but that's 2, 4, 6, 8 damage on us, 2 on him. That's not a good trade in my eyes. So this is a tough. I mean, if you want to play against an easier boss and a tough environment, that would probably be. But you don't want to play against a tough boss and a tough environment at the same time, because wow, that's a beast. Wow, another great Sentinels of the Multiverse. I tell you, what a great game. Love it, love it, love it. Absolutely the best. Have so much fun with it. It's always challenging. It's always interesting. There's always things to explore, and I played this a lot. I'm still finding new things and cards that I've never seen and combos and all kinds of good stuff. I can't believe how well these characters were taking damage, and they bloop, like right back up to almost full on a bunch of them. So that was pretty good. It was a good one. I wasn't in a good mood, the bestest of moods early on this one, but because 100 hit points, it just sounds like it's going to take forever, but we were doing some damage. We were doing some serious damage. I would say between 10 and 15 points to him every round, when we didn't have to take out all the other stuff that was out there, the technicals and the mystical defenses and everything. So that was some serious damage. Raw has always been a good damage dealer. Legacy just makes everyone better. It just makes everyone better. And then Legacy's ability to lock down the boss, not being able to play cards for a couple turns, is huge at the right moments. Especially when Omnitron flipped over to his other side, where it's like, play a card, and then at the end of the turn, play another card. And if he doesn't get to play cards, sorry about his luck. That is huge. So anyways, good one tonight. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you have any thoughts, comments, questions, suggestions, comments, anything, let me know in the comments section down below. Otherwise, don't you forget, I will see you all down the line. Until then, my friends, you take care of yourselves. We'll see you soon. And until then, take care of yourselves. Have a good night, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.